Good day, and welcome to Wednesday Witch's Brew. My name is Glennis, and I am the Witch of Whitetail Hollow. If you have just found my channel, or if you're a returning subscriber, I'm going to give you a very warm welcome. This is a forum on Wednesdays where ask what you like, what you're curious about, whether it is pagan related, witchcraft related, or not. Not that I am the know-all of everything, but certainly if I can help you guys out at all, I'm more than happy to. I had a subscriber ask me about, I believe, I think what they meant was developing their intuition. Well, as probably some of you know, I have been clairvoyant probably my entire life, as long as I can remember anyway. And I think, and I haven't researched this, but I think along with clairvoyance comes with a heightened sense of intuition. Now, some people call intuition a gut instinct. Some people refer to it as your solar plexus, simply because, you get that feeling in your gut, and they, advise you to kind of develop and work with your chakras. I personally, and I understand the logic that they're saying, because when things are kind of going sideways or wrong, you very often will get a gut feeling. So I can understand that, but when I think of intuition, I think of a third eye, because not only will intuition kind of warn you that something is just not quite right, but it will also bring that feeling of, and I'm trying to think of the word, of just an enlightened, it's almost like an epiphany. And I guess the best way I can describe this feeling to you, and it's not a, gut feeling. I wouldn't call it a gut feeling, because that, again, I've had gut feelings before, and it's always, for me, it's always been a warning of, not put up your dukes, so to speak, but to beware. Something's wrong, something's not to your best advantage. But now my best example I can give you of where your intuition will give you an epiphany of really wonderful, awesome, good things ahead. It's almost like a euphoric feeling. It's, it's like you've come out of a really super great meditation, and you're at total peace. And the best way I can describe it is when I found the hollow. As some of you know, I spent probably 4 to 5 years looking for property. Well, although I did do my due diligence before even walking onto the hollow, I took several factors into consideration, how far it was, how much it cost, and things like that. But once I couldn't drive up to the hollow, because at that time, the driveway as you see it now was never there. The old driveway, I could not even drive up. So I hoofed it up, and I got myself to a point where I was flat. And that was when it hit me. And I said, this is it. I knew in my mind, in my heart, that this was where I was supposed to be. And so it was, it was a very peaceful feeling, a very calm feeling. And, there was some hurdles to get around, but everything unfolded just like it was supposed to. So my intuition there was, spot on. My intuition, where I've had gut feelings where things were bad, were of course spot on. And in hindsight, being at the age that I am, it's kind of easy to sit here and look back 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and more and more and more, and go, yeah, I'm glad I went with my gut on that. There have been times where I've gone against my gut feeling, and I have always regretted it. So anymore now, even though it seems very flighty, and I go with my gut. I've taken jobs that, some people would say, well, that's not paying you enough. Well, maybe not, but if it made me happy and it made my clients happy, then for me, it's a win-win. Now, the way I feel about it, you can always work with your solar plexus and, uh, uh, and see if that will help open up your intuitive feelings. I personally think that intuitive feelings comes from your third eye. And so I would definitely recommend trying to work, excuse me, and develop your third eye. I also, very often, I also meditate every single day. For me, 30 minutes is a minimum. I'd like to go longer, but depending on my schedule, you just never know. But yeah, I will definitely meditate. And if there's something that you're just not sure about, and you're looking to your intuition to guide you, I would probably, of course, think about it, a little bit, but go into meditation with the expectation that you're going to find the answer. And I'm not saying, hour after hour after hour stay in meditation, because I'm sure, like most of us, we have lives and children and grandchildren and jobs and things like that. But that would be, excuse me, my best piece of advice is to go into meditation and see if the answer will come to you there. When you meditate, become more self-aware, not only of your body, but of your spirit. I really hope I'm explaining myself right. And for all I know, you may already meditate every single day. But this is how I start my day before I go into ritual and do what I need to do in ritual. I will go into meditation and go from there. Not really quite sure what else I can offer you, but I would like to say, don't make like a flighty decision. If you're trying to make a life decision, jobs, children, things like that. But usually, and this is just me, usually if something is just gnawing at my gut going, oh, then I back off. I absolutely, totally back off on it. And like I said, anymore, this is how I'm living my life. And so far, I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. But I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me, and especially on a holiday like today. I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful new year. And like I said, I'm going to spend my new year living in the moment. I'm not going to be looking in the past and saying, well, I really messed that up, or they messed that up, and holding grudges. I'm going to just live in the moment, and what happiness, joy, whatever has happened in the moment, I'm going to just seize it and grab everything I can grab and enjoy it. And I hope you guys do too. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful day, a prosperous new year. And with that, I'm going to say merry part, and I truly, truly hope to merry meet again. Goodbye, guys.